And after you leave a like, remember to smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet. And remember to hit the notification bell so every time I post a video you can know right away. Subscribe, 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 subscribe.
What's up, my YouTube friends, viewers, subscribers, everybody? Welcome back to another banger motivational video. So we already know what time it is. Let's get it going. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. I have to say it again because I think for the first time when I said it, you guys, it didn't register. So I had to say it again to make sure it's registered. So in order for you to do that is you have to figure out who exactly you are in that flesh that you're wearing. And you figure out what you can do, what you like, what you're strong at, and what is it that you want out of this world. Stay true to yourself. Everything is about you and what you want. Stop trying to be like everybody else. You're wasting your time, your energy, your effort, your talent if you got none, your skills if you got none, your intelligence. You're wasting your brain cells if you got any. Trying to be like everybody else. Stay true to yourself. Do what you want to do and stay true. Don't waste your time trying to be like everybody else. If you idolize people that are doing something and you like it, then it's okay for you to do it. But don't do it the same way how they do it. You know what I mean? So stay true to yourself, because I've seen a lot of people trying to be like somebody else. You can't be somebody else. If somebody do something and you like it or you admire it, you can always remix it. You can do it in your way, not in the exact same order as how that person did it. Don't try to be like nobody else, and don't try to act like nobody else. That's why you're getting absolutely nowhere. That's why you get nowhere. You ever sat down for once and say, oh, you idolize these 10 different people, and then you have did those 10 different things, but you're getting absolutely nowhere? You never once sat down for once and think that, like, oh, I'm getting nowhere. This person did this and I did the same thing and I got nowhere. You don't notice that you're getting nowhere? That's because it's already been done. You got to stay true to yourself. Do it in the way that you yourself want to bring it forward. Like, I can drink a cup of water and you'll be like, damn, that guy drank that water in a certain way. But let me drink the water with my pinky up. It's different. You're doing the exact same thing, but it's different. It's in a different order. Don't try to be like nobody else. Don't waste your time. You know how much energy and effort it takes to try to be like somebody else? And like, when I mean be like somebody else, I mean like people will literally try to be you. They will literally walk around pretending to be you. Talk the same way how you talk, walk the same way how you walk, and do everything in the order that you would do it. You never have nobody trying to like act like you before. Like, it's different if you're joking around, but you never had that one person that literally tried their hardest just to be you. They dress like you, they do their hair like you, they do their makeup just like you, they do everything just like you. Everything that you're doing, that's what they're doing. Everything that you like, that's what they like. You never have those type of people that try to be you. But guess what? And then you're like, oh, I like doing this, and then all of a sudden they're doing it. I'm going to stop. Remember this. And I have to figure this out on my own. People can pretend to be you, but they're not you. They can act like they're smart just because you're smart, but they don't have your intelligence. They may see you buying a lot of shoes, and then they try to buy a lot of shoes, but they will go broke. And then don't stop what you're doing just because someone is acting like you. That's not what I'm saying. Stay true to yourself, because if you're an individual that you know what you want and you know what you're doing, people will idolize you, but they will try to be like you. Not try to be like you. They will try to be you. That's okay. I'm talking about the people that are trying their hardest to be like somebody else. They're the ones I'm talking about. Don't waste your time nor your effort trying to be like somebody else. If somebody do something and you like it, and you feel like you want to do it in your way. You know how much time and effort it takes to do what somebody else is doing? And money? Because if somebody's going to go buy a car for $25,000, and then you're like, ooh, that person buy that car for $25, I'm going to buy that car for $25,000. What if you only got 30 grand? You're broke. Do not waste your time trying to be like everybody else. Figure out, like I said, who you are. You may not know who you are, and you're almost 30, if not 40, and you still have no idea of what's going on in the world. And you're busy pointing fingers at everybody else and blaming everybody else for what you're doing wrong. Figure out who you are, what you like to do. That's it. And do whatever you want to do in your way. You're getting absolutely nowhere because you're a complete replica of somebody else. It's okay to idolize somebody, because people, like, growing up as kids, we watch TV and we pick and choose different characters of the ones we like, and then we sort of pull all those within ourselves to create our own character, if that makes sense. You never, like, growing up as a kid, every cartoon you watch have something to do with the person you are today. And every anime you watch, every show you watch, every person that you meet, you learn something, then you will know, you it's like a sponge. You absorb what you want within you, if that makes sense. Because you will meet somebody and then they shed light on something, and then you're like, oh, that's how you do it, or you learn something. That's what life is about. Stop wasting your time trying to be like somebody else. You can't be them. That's why you get nowhere. And you know that you're absolutely nowhere, but you don't care, because, like, the best thing you can do is try to be like somebody else. Why are you wasting your time trying to be like somebody else? You are you for a reason. You're wasting your time trying to be like somebody else, but maybe deep down you have the potential to be better than the one that you idolize, but you have no idea because you're focusing on trying to be like them. Do not waste your time trying to be like nobody else. Do not try to copy them. Do not try to do the same thing that they're doing. Do it in your way. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to who you are. But like I say, and let me say it again, you can't stay true to who you are if you have no idea who you are. So the first thing you need to do, you need to sit down and take a hard look within yourself. You need to look yourself in the mirror and look in your eyes and see what you see. You never done that before? So you only go inside the mirror and you look at your face, you look at your hair, but you never look yourself in the eye? You need to look yourself in the eye. Right in your pupil, you need to look. A deep look and figure out who you are. That's what you need to do. And then when you figure out who you are, the next step you need to make is figure out what you can do. Figure out if you're talented, because people are driven by different things. Some people are driven by talent. Some people are driven by skills. Some people are driven by intelligence. We're all driven in different ways. So you have to figure out in what area are you driven by. When you figure that out, then you pick what you want to do. And after you pick what you want to do, you stay true to yourself and move according to what you want to do and how you see fit. If that makes sense. Because you will sit down, say you want to be a YouTuber, okay? I'm a YouTuber, you want to be a YouTuber. I'm posting every day, and you're posting once every month. Then you're like, oh, Ty is posting every day. Let me see if I can post every day. You're breaking your back and draining your energy trying to do what I'm doing. For what? I can post every day because I am mentally prepared to make videos daily so I can post every day. You, on the other hand, you're not prepared as the way how I am prepared. I may use my spare time to make videos, and then you use your spare time to go around a bunch of people that are doing absolutely nothing for you. But then you see me uploading every day, and then you're trying to upload every day, trying to copy me and trying to upload every day to grow your channel because you see me doing it. Do what you can handle. It's all about you. Do what you can handle. Don't watch what nobody is doing. It's okay, like I said, to idolize somebody, because you have to see somebody doing something in order to know that you really like it. Because the first YouTuber that ever got paid had to post for 15 years before somebody know that they could get paid from YouTube. Somebody have to do it first. Look at all the challenges. Look at all the music. Everything is the same thing, but it was delivered in different way. How much rap music you got on your phone right now? And all the music you have on your phone is pretty much your style of music. I was about to say taste, but your style of music. Like all the music you got on your phone right now. Your style of music, as I've said, right? I bet you somebody should listen to your playlist. It sounds the same. If that makes sense. Because you can have a lot of song on your phone and then you pinpoint different things for playlists for different things. Like for me, I have a bunch of music on my phone, but then I have a gym playlist, and then I have like a playlist if I'm doing something, a spring clean. Like there's different playlists with your style of music. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. So if your style of music is different from somebody else's style of music, then why are you going out of your way pretending to be someone you're not? You will get nowhere. That's the reason why you're getting nowhere. Stop competing, stop comparing, stop trying to be like somebody else. Stay true to yourself and move according to you. You sitting down beating yourself up, wondering how you're doing the same thing that somebody else is doing and you're getting nowhere, because it's not meant for you. And let me say it again. The person you idolize, there's a reason why you find interest in what they're doing. And let me say it one more time. You may have the potential to do better than them, but you're busy focusing on trying to do the exact same thing. There's a reason you're interested in it. Because if you see somebody doing something and you're interested in it, if you really like it, your brain will figure out different ways, different ideas to bring the idea forward. If that makes sense. Stay true to yourself. It takes a lot of effort and time and energy pretending to be someone that you're not. Stop doing it. That's why you're getting nowhere. That is the absolute main reason why you are getting nowhere. And you know you're absolutely nowhere. That's the part that bothers me. People know that they're nowhere. And they're sitting down beating themselves up. Trying to be, why are you wasting your time trying to be like somebody else? You may be better than them deep down without even noticing it. But how are you going to know if you're better than them if you didn't manifest what it is that you want to do? So you're busy trying to be like somebody else, okay? But deep down, you have the potential to be better than them. That's the main reason why you found interest in what they're doing from the beginning. But you won't unlock your potential to show that you're better than them within yourself because you're busy trying to copy exactly what they're doing. And then when you're doing the same thing that they're doing, you are realizing that you're getting nowhere. And the first question you're going to ask yourself is, how did they do that? And they're making millions, and I'm doing the exact same thing, and I'm still broke. I'm getting nowhere, but they're doing the same thing, but I'm doing the same thing that they're doing, but they're getting somewhere and I'm getting nowhere. Why? Because it's already been done. You know how much motivational videos I sat down and listened to? But then I understand that I am more flexible with words and I can connect to people on a deeper level with words, because watching motivational videos, they say stuff, but a lot of stuff was not said. If that makes sense. You can sit down and watch a motivational video for 30 minutes. And at the end of that video, you didn't hear what you want to hear because it was never said. And then you can watch one of my videos for 10 minutes, if not 5 minutes, and then what I say connect to you on a deeper level, if that makes sense. If you're still with me. If you're not with me, then something's wrong with you. Mentally, maybe physically, probably emotionally, verbally and socially. I'm not being mean. I'm just saying. If you don't understand, then you don't understand. But as I was saying, you're focusing on trying to be like somebody. Why are you trying to be like somebody else? You may have the potential to be better than them, but you will never know because you never manifest in what you're doing, so you won't unlock your potential. You know the best thing in life is being acknowledged by the person that you idolize. Imagine the person that you sat down and watched for 5 to 10 years finally know who you are and want to do a collaboration or do something with you, and then they're going to ask you, how do you get started? Or where did you came up with all this? Because if somebody's doing something, there has to be a start. You have to literally sit down, look within yourself, and figure out, oh, this is what I'm doing. So this is the road I'm walking down, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything else. This is what I'm doing. Imagine the person that you idolize ask you, how do you get started? And then imagine your answer. Oh, you know, I started out by watching you. Imagine that. Imagine the feeling, the connection of you saying that to the person you idolize that is sitting down, looking at you, asking you how you got started. You don't think that's the best feeling? To be recognized by the person you're idolized by that you watched for over 5 years, if not over 10 years? Asking you, and then you're gonna say, oh, you know, I watched you, I always watch your videos, or I watch your motivational videos, or I watch your dance move, or I listen to your music, and then I sort of feel your music, if you know what I'm saying, because there's different ways to approach what I'm saying or do what I'm saying. So there's different style of things, different talents, different everything. So one person have to become a personal business owner in order for somebody else to follow. One person have to open a sneaker store by himself, name his own stuff, and buy sneakers from different people and have it in his store and sell it and create his own, like I was about to say fan base, but his own customers, and got rich. And then somebody else have to do it. So one person have to do it first. So if somebody open their own business and they're like a restaurant or something, are you gonna open the same restaurant right beside them and name your restaurant the same as them? Even if you do that, you still won't get their customers. You know why? Because everybody already knows them. They are already recognized. If that makes sense. So if you're being a complete clone of them, you will never be recognized. They're going to look at you and they're going to laugh at you because they know you're trying to be like the store next to you. And then on top of that, your product may be better than the one that you're competing with, but people will never try it because you're not recognized. Then if you would be beside the same store and you give it a different name, maybe people will try it. Maybe the guy that was there first that have all the customers there, maybe their customers will say, oh, I've eaten here all the time. Let's try this one this week. And then they're going to say, oh, your food is better. Let's come here all the time then. You know what I mean? But if you got the same name, you will never be recognized. This is why maybe 5% of people will actually do something with their lives, because everybody's so focused on trying to be like somebody else. Everybody's trying to be like the guy that's on the top. But look at all the ones who made it, the ones that were different. Notice every artist, like let's say, okay, look at all the rappers. They all sing the same thing, but they're all rich and famous. Because they're saying the same thing in different ways. All they say about is woman, lifestyle, car, money, those type of stuff. That's it. But they sing it in their own way, their own style. If you go copy somebody else, you will never be recognized. So as I'm saying, stop wasting your time trying to be like somebody else. Stay true to yourself. You are made how you are for a reason. Whatever gift you have inside of you was put there for a reason, but you will never know because you're busy focusing on trying to be like somebody else. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to who you are. Trust me. You may have the let me say it again. You may have the potential to do better than the person you idolize, but you will never know because you're busy trying to be exactly like them. If you have did it different, then your brain will figure out different ideas and different ways in order for you to push forward. You may do something that they never did, that they never thought about in a million years, because they're busy. They know their style of things, so they're busy focusing on their style of things. But you are like remixing what they're doing in your own way, and then while you're remixing what they're doing in your own way, people are going to watch that person, and then they're gonna say, oh, this guy did the same thing in a different way. Let me see what this guy's doing. You don't think people scroll on things and then say, oh, you're doing that? Oh, I've seen that before, I won't do that. But if it's different, then they will check it out. People check out different things, and they look for, if they have the same taste of something, then they will like watch or listen to people that are doing the same thing in a different way. That's just how life is. Because if I'm sitting down saying something to you on this topic, stay true to yourself, right? And you have watched me. If you look under my video and you see, I don't know if somebody else did the same thing, I never checked. Probably somebody did it, I have no idea. But if you watch me, and then under the video you may see somebody else, you may check it out if you like what I'm saying. And the same goes in reverse. You may watch somebody else that talk about this on the same topic, and then beneath it will be my video. And then while you watch theirs, it didn't connect to you on a level. You didn't receive any information from it. Because when you watch a motivational video, the video should end with you feeling different. That's the definition of a motivational video. And as I say that, I hope when you guys watch my video, I hope you feel different afterwards. I hope, like for me, talking right now, I can feel the atmosphere changing. So I hope while you're watching me, I hope you can feel the difference within yourself while I'm talking to you. Stop wasting your time trying to be like everybody else. You are created different for a reason. Growing up, I never once used not 1 second of my time to try to do something that somebody else did. If I like it, I try to do it. I was not say in a different way, but in a better way. Because if I like it, I will try it. Just like swimming. If you see somebody swimming, you have no idea how to swim. You like swimming. You think it's cool. You want to learn how to swim. Then if the person that you saw swimming for the very first time only got one move, and this is this move pushing forward, that's that, freestyle, and then you're like, oh, it looks so cool. You start learning how to freestyle, then before you know it, you're backstroking like that. The person that you watch, that you got interested in swimming, only got one move, that's freestyle. They can't backstroke. But you had the potential to learn how to backstroke, if that makes sense. You can't be doing the same thing that somebody else is doing. You have to remix it, switch it up. Stay true to yourself. Do it in the way that you want to do it. Do it in the way that you see fit. Stop wasting your time, breaking your back, draining yourself, and then you're the one sitting down, complaining, saying how hard life really is, and everything is not easy, and everything is this, and everything is that. You're the one that's complaining. But you don't see that the reason why you're absolutely nowhere is because you're doing the same thing that somebody else is doing. A complete replica. You're not trying to be different. And let me say it one more time before I end this video. Everyone who have arrived did the same thing, but in a different way. Only the ones that did different stuff are the ones that stands out. Always remember that. So I hope you learned something from me today. I hope you felt the change in yourself while I was talking to you. That's the point of these videos, because like I said, while I'm talking, I can feel the atmosphere changing. So I hope while you're watching me, you can feel a change in yourself, and you can feel my energy off the video if you can feel energy. Thank you for watching it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. Your boy will be back doing more stuff. You go enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I post daily on them.